for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Denver Broncos. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Play action. It's Wilson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The Broncos at 1-8 now on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club
and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Alex Highsmith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards, and that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Off play action. Richardson. Gets it downfield to Mayer. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Richardson back to throw it. Man up. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. 18 Cardinal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 6. They will run for the first time here with White. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Gun. Good job right there.
Wilson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover. Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your... He's got a man, complete. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. Richardson will throw for it, and the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
To throw is Wilson. Got his man. It's Warren. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Wilson's throw complete here to Komet. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, Wilson. And it's caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now they send a man in motion right. Warren is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Now it's Wilson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. On 1st down, Richardson. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past. The distance covered on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jamison Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. 3rd down, all you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost the length of the field, but that's exactly what happens here. What a play, and what a change of fortunes.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cole Kmet from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. He completes it right side to White. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. Now Richardson. He's airing it out for Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Right side to Watson. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Richardson out of the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Richardson to throw off play action. Dancing to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before the half. Richardson. He'll dump this one off here to White. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
What a way to start the 2nd half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Broncos will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. After the interception, here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again. and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
A handoff for Warren. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Wilson. Finds the open target, Arnold. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
It's now 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Wilson got him in. It's Brown. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with White. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Richardson going on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. From the shotgun, Richardson. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They go play action with Richardson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Shootout. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. Ready. Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. 18 Rattlers. Now Richardson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jalen Warren, 22 yards. And the Broncos strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this and go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards. He's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. First and 10, it's Richardson. Gets the check down throw to White. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Richardson. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Give him 32 on the play. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll leave this one for White. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. There we go. The noise deafening. Fourth and goal. They'll run for it. This is White. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Rashad White, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. Richardson will throw for it. And the Vikings put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Got his man. It's Warren. And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Wilson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Warren.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here's 2nd down.
The 46-yard line.
Now Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
Throwing now is Wilson. Looks for the outright. It's complete to Kmet. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. There's Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. Well, the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Alert, 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 alert.
He'll look to throw. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Wilson going to throw for it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
I think it's easy to figure out why they went for 2 there, right? You want to make sure you're guarding against a field goal beating you.
Yeah, but with this little time on the clock, they just need to worry about protecting on the kickoff.
That's the big one. And with the kickoff coming up, I wouldn't squib it. I would kick it deep, but not so deep that the return guy can get it. I want to make someone else handle the football. Yeah, put some height on it and take some time down.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Throwing now is Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jerome Bentley.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. One last shot for Wilson. And that's complete to Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken